get us deal. Hello from our hostel in Lisbon. We had a long ass Uber here. I feel a little dead, but we're going to dinner in like 5 minutes, so gonna be good. Okay, we are at like the seafood place in Joannestown, like a ton of good reviews, and I can't believe they're coming out of my mouth. I'm actually like excited to try, like a little bit excited to try. I'm documenting this for my dad, and that is the sole purpose of this. Thank you. Joanne's very happy right now. Okay, just got done with my first seafood ever. Joanne has made me a convert into an enjoyer. Okay, which major? I don't know. Mostly navigating. Good morning from Lisbon. I felt it was important to document how I curl my hair every night. Because why not? So I'll give a little recap because I wanted to let these sit for a second. But we have a action-packed, jam-packed day. Starting it off strong with watching Secret Life of Mormon Wives. But lots of food stops, lots of sights to see, and then looking so forward to, we have a boat cruise, like unlimited sangria boat cruise at the end of the day. So excited. But hopefully the weather, it's like, so it was supposed to rain kind of like all day, but right now I'm looking out the window and it's cloudy and the streets look a little damp, but it also rained really hard last night. So hopefully it holds off for like different periods of the day when we're like doing big like walking around stuff, but we'll see. But I'm putting that out to the universe, so we're gonna let that happen. Here is me and Joanne at the lookout point. Oh, nice. It's not raining yet. It's not raining yet. Good sign for the day. Yes, Joanne, where are we going right now?
To our second Pastel de Nata stop. See how it compares.
There it is. Okay, Pastel de Nata, we tried our number 2 of the trip. I think this one was really warm, and I think I liked this one a little more than last night, but Joanne liked the one from last night more. But honestly, I can't really remember last night's. I was so tired. So hopefully number 3 later does not disappoint.
It takes a while to reset.
We just went to the cutest tile store freaking ever. So many goods. I want to insert pictures of said goods because they're just that amazing. And the lady was so nice and she told us that everything was made in Lisbon. Oh, she was so cute. And now we're on to somewhere. I don't know, the cathedral? Maybe? On a video? Yeah. Also, this is me formally documenting that it is in fact sunny when it said it's gonna rain all day in Lisbon. I forgot to document, but we just had like one of the best sandwiches I think I've ever had. It was so good. It was like a so roasted pork. It kind of reminds me of like mom and dad watching this when we do like the beef, very brothy pork, very garlicky paprika with the best mustard I've ever had in my entire life. Like better than the German and Austrian mustards I've tried. Now we're on our way to art, like an art district. Joanne, where are we right now?
We're at Alex Factory, the art district of Lisbon. Lots of restaurants, cute little shops.
Oh, this is really cute.
We'll be shopping.
Oh my gosh. This feels like a little Hallmark fairy tale situation. Hello. So I did just make a jacket purchase. And literally we came to the store, how far we were from the store, how far I made it. Before putting it on. As a matter of fact, I'm wearing it for the remainder of the day. But it's fine. Oh, she buttoned up like every single one. But this is the jacket. It's really cute. Joanne and I have gotten a sweet treat. It looked really good when we walked past it. We were called to it, and now we're there. Also, this is the jacket. So today I'm practicing a philosophy of money returns. Money returns, money returns. This jacket, money returns. Chocolate cake spot, money returns. And I think that's beautiful. Lisbon is not built the faint of heart, nor the weak in endurance. Everything is uphill. This is going very well for everyone. We just got done at a thrift store, and now we're on our way to Market. Oh, you sleepy? Yep. So close to the boat cruise. This is our first bite. We got Thai curry from this place right behind us. Bite number one, we're waiting on a corn dog as well. We just finished our little lunch and now we're getting more pastel de natas. And we met a couple from Minnesota, like literally from Andover. That was so cool. And we're sitting right next to them, or like right across from them. So we yapped with them for a little bit. But yes, onward to pastel de nata. But look at the insanity of this. It's crazy. Okay, currently on the way to the boat tour, and you can hear how windy it is. Are there white caps? Maybe. Maybe on the water there might be right now. But that will not stop us whatsoever. We are going to drink unlimited sangria. Mindfully, of course. Very mindfully. One. Number two. This is my third. Joanne will get hers soon. Oh my god, my hair. Hello, pan please too. Today Joanne and I took a little flight to San Francisco, California from Lisbon. And we also have the bridge once again. As you can see, very real bridge. I actually transported it directly from San Francisco to here. So, you know, a small feat for humanity, but I did it. I did it and should be rewarded as such. Number, Joanne?
Number 3.
4.
We're moving really fast.
I can still taste the hot dog from lunch. It's not great. Update on boat cruise. I'm feeling nothing. I'm feeling like there's a lot of liquid in my body, but that's about it. Hopefully that changes soon. Sangria cruise done.
Success.
I'm at like a 5.
I'm at a 7.
6, 7. Welcome back from the sangria cruise. Joanne got a little bit of sangria spilled on her shirt, so that is what I am doing now. Tied pen to the shirt. Joanne is going to dinner with friends. I'm not. My stomach hurts really bad. We had a corn dog situation at lunch. I know beef I don't do well with beef. Should have known. I don't feel great, so I'm staying in. We literally have an Uber coming at 4 in the morning. Ugh. So that is our plan. One sitting abroad. So beautiful. Short and sweet. It's almost 4 a.m. Going to airport. Oh, it's raining so hard. Through security. Had to take my boots off again. Joanne, her bag got stopped for some reason, but it's fine. We have so much time. These boots, I don't know what it is about them. I just take them off. We're in Sevilla as well. I don't know. I'm too dehydrated for this right now. I need water more than anything in the world. So that's next stop. Joanne, what got taken from us?
Nun jam.
R.I.P. Clara, if you're seeing this, bring us nun jam, please. Orange marmalade, thank you. from Funchal. We just dropped our bags off at the hostel. We'll check in a couple of hours. But for now, we're just gonna kind of wander, see the city a little bit. We're not too far from the city center. So, just wander. Oh, I just got a giant drop of water on my hand. Oh my god. We're now in the fish market part of the market, and you can smell it. You can smell it very clearly. We're done at the market for now. We will come back, or at least I'm coming back, for some fruit at some point during this because some of the mangoes looked just ridiculous. We got some little sweet treats these will come home with me. These will be little souvenirs, assuming the one doesn't expire. But that is the market. Hello from lunch. Ooh. I think I'm like not delusional hungry, but like we're getting there. We're getting there fast. But you stay tuned for what we order because I'm very excited. Okay. Just got done with a really good lunch. We got codfish case, these different types of little beef. Oh my god, what even else we got? Sweet potato, little salad thing. I'll insert a picture. So good, so filling. I can like feel the amount of meat that we consume just like sitting in my stomach. But we're now gonna do a little souvenir shopping. I think Joanne has something else on our schedule planned. But notice how it's sunny out and it said it's gonna be raining all day. So already winning. We're now walking along the coast, along the shoreline, and that is the crazy view. Again, still sunny, which is more than we could have asked for. All right, wow. Wow, that turned really fast. It was really nice 10 seconds ago and sunny. Oh, and here comes the sun again. Never mind, I don't think I could do ocean living. Don't like that. Still not great. That's fine. We are now waiting to check into our hostel. We have to stay outside for like 15 minutes because check-in is at 2 and it's 1:45. But we just got our dinner, which is a bag of fruit that we think we got a little overcharged for, perhaps. But the guy was really nice and he cut it up for us, so I think that's worth the additional charge. But I don't know what we're doing for the rest of the day, so stay tuned. Hostel room tour. Pretty nice. Dare I say this is the nicest one we've stayed in? Maybe. Bed 1, Joanne 1. Window, little light and little fan. Rack for clothes. Extra linens. Second bed. They gave us body wash, gave us towel, gave us second towel. That has locks on it. We both get keys, and it has a TV. I would recommend this one, I must say. And cute wall art. Winner. Wow, I have not been recording anything. Basically we were on it for a few hours. Oh, here comes a car. Then we ate some fruit that we bought today. One of the best mangoes I've ever had in my entire life. And now we're going to the grocery store to get breakfast for tomorrow morning and a couple snacks for our little excursion tomorrow. Good morning. We're waiting right now on a Jeep. Take us on a Jeep tour around the island all day. Okay, editor's note as I'm watching this back. On my chest throughout this entire time, I had like red splotches, and we couldn't figure out if it was a sunburn or an allergic reaction in the moment. Now looking back, 100% that was an allergic reaction to sunburn. That does not look like a sunburn. You can see it on my face in this clip too. That is not a sunburn. Wow. Delusion is a gift, I suppose. So hopefully we're in the right spot. I think we're in the right spot. But it's not raining yet. The sun is kind of peeking through the clouds. It's not that cold. We're dressed in layers and I think we'll be good. I think we'll be ready. So I'm so excited.
Some roads here can get tricky.
incredible. And this is just the start of the tour of the day. We might see snow later. We'll see. I don't think it's actually going to be snow.
I think it should be snow.
We'll see. Perry? Gatito? Hello, gatito? Prr. Prr.
So much from erosion, right? Erosion of the rains, the winds, everything. Ay, 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 ay. Opa. I'm going to record him because look at the baby.
Maybe have a different Swiss cat.
Maybe Swiss cats in Switzerland. No, oh, the babies are so cute. Oh.
Hello. We're at the top-ish of one of the mountains. And one of the tires popped on a different car. So we're just gonna hang here for a while. It's a little chilly. Just a little bit. Okay, a little recap so far of what exactly we've done and seen. We're on a Jeep tour right now. And like I just said, one of the tires in the other car's popped. But this has been such a rocky and bumpy ride, but it's been so fun. But yeah, it is chilly, to say the least, at the top of the mountain. So hopefully we don't get out too many more times.
Oh, look at the baby one.
Aww. Shoe store. We are in the forest. Well, technically, yeah, they're the forest.
That's a baby tree over there.
There's a baby tree right there. It's beautiful. Our shoes are muddy. Our spirits are high.
Ready to have lunch.
And we're hungry.
I think we should do the tradition.
At a terrible view spot, truly. I don't think I've seen anything worse.
No, I can tell.
It's kind of ugly. I don't know.
Next.
Yeah.
We are at lunch.
These are made by volcano, and those are swimming going in a form.
Okay, we're at natural pools right now. All of those made by volcanic rock. And you can swim in those when it's summertime. It's too cold for it right now. But look at the views. This is me enjoying a waterfall. The biggest one we've seen yet. First and last ones. We did it. We are back at hostel, which they came into, by the way. Covered our beds really nicely after we left them. Not the nicest this morning, but anyways, as our tour got done and we dropped off the last people, the tour guide goes, "Thank God you guys were on this tour, because otherwise no one would have talked," because no one talked. No one talked, and we were the youngest, and he says, "Thank God for Americans." So
Yeah, fuck you, Brits.
yeah, that was weird. Joanne, would you like to give a recap of our weird British friends?
Literally, the wife or the girlfriend wanted to ditch her husband before the tour even started, and then they social distanced each other the whole tour. Didn't take any photos together. Actually,
Wouldn't talk to each other.
Wouldn't talk to anyone, for the matter of fact.
No.
I think they just hated life. They were the biggest Debbie Downers I've ever experienced.
The tire in the car popped.
Let me give you an impression.
Yes.
Oh, he doesn't even know how to bloody drive stick. He's bloody rubbish. I watched a YouTube once, and you're supposed to crawl over the rocks, not do that.
Yeah, why are you going so fast over the rocks? You're not supposed to go fast over the rocks. That's how tires pop.
Okay, then you drive.
Literally the only words that man said, mind you. The entire tour. But other than that, we met some lovely people from Switzerland. They were really cute, very nice, and they actually liked each other as a couple. So that was really refreshing. But it was a 10 out of 10 tour, so much rain. I have so many videos. But now it's shower time and not leave the hostel at all for the rest of the daytime. So, signing off. Disclaimer, the next 8 minutes of this video is just me straight yapping. So, skip ahead 8 minutes if you feel the need, or need 8 minutes back in your beautiful day. Good morning. I figured might as well be productive and use this time while I'm getting ready to actually explain what we're going to be doing today. So today we slept in. It is still like, I think it's like 10:15 right now. Totally slept in until like 9:30. We just needed a little recharge moment because yesterday was so much stuff. Like, an insane amount of activity was had just with the tour alone. And I figured I'd give a little bit more of a recap of like what that tour actually was, because I didn't do a whole lot of talking, I don't think, throughout the day, but it's because we were with a group and I have some standards, very low, but some standards when it comes to how shameless I am with recording. But anyways, we were literally gone from 8:30 in the morning. We left for our pickup spot we were supposed to get picked up at 8:15. Got picked up at like 8:30. And then we traveled around the island to pick up like 4 other groups of people. So we got to see a little bit of the island in that way. But then we were off and going for literally the entire day. We went to Portugal, Seychelles, the Funchal forest, and a couple other different towns kind of scattered throughout the coastline on the north side. But it was so crazy because when we went up, so the Funchal forests are a protected UNESCO heritage site, or I don't know if it's technically a heritage site or not. I can't exactly remember the proper categorization, but we went up it, and as you went up, the different areas were so clear as to where certain vegetation would and would not grow. Like, you would literally get to one point and the eucalyptus leaves just stop, like within a blink of an eye, like no more eucalyptus leaves, and it would switch over to these like native bushes that they have here. So that was really cool to learn about. But then when we got to the top of the mountain, there was actually snow, and that was just kind of wild because you wouldn't think that an island would have, that's not known for snow. Even our tour guide said, like, it's really weird that we have snow this time of year, or even at all this high on the mountain. So that was cool, kind of like a once in a lifetime get to see that type of thing. But it was kind of funny because Joanne and I were, as I said in like the other clip, were like the only people to talk throughout like the entire thing. Like, no one else in our tour group would talk, and we were the youngest ones, which like doesn't necessarily matter, but like these were all still like kind of young adults. Like, I don't think anybody in that car was over the ripe age of 30. But other people just like would not talk, like to our guide, to other people in the car. It was so just odd, but we still made the most of it. But no, it was literally like the most magical experience I think I'll ever have in my entire life, because all of the natural landscaping is very protected here, very, very protected here. There's not much that people after a certain elevation, like, they literally cannot touch the land as far as like development, housing. So that area all towards the top half of the mountain is all protected. So it was really cool to see. There are like cows and stuff that are up there, and they technically have an owner, but it's not farmland. Like, the farmers don't go up there, they don't use that area for any type of crops or harvesting. Like, it's literally just protected land, and I think that's so cool. But I would definitely say the highlight was like Portugal for me. They have some natural springs and natural pools there, which I could have sat there for hours and just watched that, because I have always been scared of the ocean. Like, I don't know what it is. But to watch it there and just see like the power of the ocean, it was more of a state of awe instead of fear. It was just like speechless. I was truly speechless. It was incredible. And it was really not that crowded. And I know a lot of study abroad, we were talking with our tour guide about this, how on study abroad, a lot of people want to find like the niche places to travel, or somewhere that's unique and not super touristy. And that 1000% is the north side of Madeira in the off season. They said it's definitely getting to be more touristy because of things like TikTok, social media, travel blogs, things like that. And also, of course, Ronaldo has a lot of ties to the island as well. He's actually getting married here next summer, or this summer. Pretty sure it's next summer though. So it's just cool to see the pride of culture that they have here, because they're like, oh, we're so excited to share this with different tourists. And our tour guide was probably, I didn't ask him, I should have, how old he was. I would guess he's in his 30s, maybe, or late 20s, maybe even older. Honestly, I could not tell you. But he's like, his generation, the younger generations are really excited about the tourism. And the older folks just that have lived here forever just like could not care less. Whatever. We don't want new people here, but what happens type of deal. But he said he is kind of worried about like over tourism happening soon, which is very valid. It makes a lot of sense just because of the TikTok social media boom type of stuff. Can be really good for local economies, but can also be extremely detrimental to local populations, especially as you think about housing. And a lot of the population here, as with many islands, is very old. So he's like, one of his fears is, you know, the cost of living is definitely something to keep an eye on, because again, they're an island. You don't got a ton of resources from the mainland easily accessible. But that being said, Madeira is very self-sustainable. One of the largest banana producers in the world. They make a ton of their own liquors, and they have a ton of different specialties that they'll do here as well. They have the, oh my gosh, it's the what is it called? It's a fruit that looks like a pineapple on the outside and tastes like an apple on the inside. Oh my gosh, Monstera, I think is what it's called. But again, just a very cool experience to see all of those different places in Madeira on the north side, because otherwise we wouldn't really been able to explore that side as much, because we didn't rent a car. And for parents watching, yes, this is not my top, this is in fact Joanne's. But I just thought to give a little recap because that was really magical. And one thing that also, like, I just kept having thoughts about is, it was really weird. It was like when we were going up the side of the mountain, and it was very rocky. We were going over a ton of rocky terrain, and one, I thought about my mom, and I was like, oh my god, she'd hate this. I was like, mom would have like thrown up, dad would have loved this, Isaac would have been like probably freaking out. But I've had a lot of like my family and like younger cousins on my mind recently, and just about like how like much they would love this, and how I'm like the person that I wanted to be, or like really looked up to when I was growing up, like the person that studies abroad, explores the world, like. But I kept thinking about like, I would not be here and would not be this version of myself had it not been for all the people in my life, my family specifically, my friends, who really throughout my life have never said no to me, or that I couldn't do something like this, or that anything was too big of a leap, or that I should doubt myself in any way. Because that's something that I definitely struggled with before studying abroad, was just doubting myself, doubting my capabilities to do something that requires a lot of independence, because I am an independent person, but more so that leap of faith to just do something and not worry about it. I'm just thinking about how all those people made a difference in my life in that way. Good morning. This is me in my outfit that I took. The top is Joanne. The jacket is thrifted. Joanne is there. We're gonna go to bakery in a little bit. And then I don't know, mosey around, do some souvenir shopping. Very chill, very calm day. That's all. That's it. Nothing else to mention. Oh wait, there's a drink right there, Brisa. I give it a 7. Pretty good, pretty good. And today we're going to try Funchal, which is a traditional Madeiran drink. That low-key, I'm gonna maybe try and make the bartender like show me how to make it.
It's just the lemon peels, sugar, muddled, and then they pour in the rest.
It's their rum, right? So might be bringing some rum home as well. We'll see. We're gonna have to do a lot of reorganizing a bag and layering for our flight tomorrow, I think. But that's why we brought the bag for 20 kgs. just documenting once again how if you have a good attitude, everything will work out, because it is sunny. Today was supposed to be storms all day. All day, and it is not looking like rain at all. I actually found a postcard I like. This is breaking news. So, we're investigating somewhere that we've been already. Joanna and I are back at the bakery we were at this morning. Getting more treats because it's raining and it's our last day in Madeira. So, champions. We are at Rei de Poncha. Rei de Poncha. Getting poncha. Stay tuned for a review.
Definitely tastes the liquor though.
Oh, rating on the poncha.
Would drink again.
I would have to drink again. I think we can make it pretty easily at home. Also, I just got bolos de coco with cheese, so review soon. This is my bread with cheese. I'm very excited. We stumbled upon a cute little book market. Nothing like a book market on an extremely rainy day. Shocker, Joanna and I found a mall. How'd that happen? I don't know how that happens. It's huge. Welcome to travel day. Wow. My face looks so puffy. If you can't hear, I'm a little congested. Situation in room. We're doing good. I should just throw things in and then we'll be on our way to the airport for a long day. We are now in the Lisbon airport, just sitting by the baggage claim areas because it's still too early to check into our next flight. And they're very strict on, it's like you can't check into ours before. So, sit. Joanne's gonna be productive. I'm certainly not. So I'm gonna drink coffee. And hopefully time will pass fast. We officially made it to Rome on train to other train. Probably my last time in Rome for the foreseeable future. Joanne has to come back to Rome probably at some point. But we're here anyways. Yay.
E a pensarci, che pazzia, è una favola, solo fantasia.